Good evening, troops. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. I hope there's no internet interference. Anyway, listen up. We've got some things to say today. I'm sorry about my absence. I'm too busy to fuck around with you lot, but I think I've gained enough news and wisdom to do an Invisible Ray nerd update, especially at this special time of year when the Nerd Fest is, the Beatles Fest is taking place. This could be the last chance saloon for many people out there. We're getting old. I warn you guys, I warn you. There's some hurtful things about to be said, but they've got to be said. And who else to say them but me? What's going on here? No, don't do this to me.
I'm sorry about my mother talking. I'm sorry about my mother talking in the background. No, I'm trying to make this video. I'm sorry about my mother talking.
One time, a long time ago, on a mountain in Switzerland, yo-lo-lo-lo-lo, there lived a fair young maiden, lovely but lonely.
Been away too long. There's been changes.
Day after day, she'd pine her heart away, yo-lo-lo-lo-lo, lady, but no love came her way. One day her papa say, someday we'll go down to the village in the valley. There you'll meet a nice young man, he'll ask for your hand, then you'll be happy. But every day she grew unhappier on a mountain.
I wish I was a spaceman, the fastest guy alive. I'd fly you around the universe in 5
Do you know what? I've been away for so long. Call me Rip Van Winkle. Do you know what? I didn't realise I was just going to put a clip on of Who Is It? And guess what? It came up like, this is the new plan. And I thought, what new plan? It means I can't play any fucking video clips. Hey, what am I going to do? I'm amazed I can actually play music. Mind you, it's probably totally, it's shocking. I mean, how am I going to continue? How can I continue forward under these conditions? Oh, how can I illustrate my point as well? Oh, just give me a minute while I sort my head out. This has really messed everything up. Real bad.
Ichiban. It's just great fun. It's like Ichiban.
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
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 John.
Yeah, just altogether pointless. Yeah.
So anyway, what have I been doing? It's none of your fucking business. That's what I've been doing. Listen, I hope you can hear a little bit of the Beatles in the background. It's not the Beatles. It's the I don't know what they're fucking called. Ask Matthew Street. But listen, I've been very busy. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Could mean anything, couldn't it? Could mean anything. But busy is the word. Busy Lizzie. Anyway, what I have managed to catch is some quite distressing uploads, really. I mean, especially from Richie Dolin. I mean, is there any subject that man won't talk about as long as it's pointless? Do you know what I mean? This is all we're getting off of him. What is he talking about today? Some reality TV show? Richie, I haven't got time for all this bullshit. I've got no interest in it. Oh, and I'll tell you who else was. Oh, when I saw Talk More Talk the other day, they were talking of all the. You know what? They've lost two important members. Plus, Womack never comes back these days. Not unless he's coming up to the Beatles Fest so he can plug his shitty books again. But I watched their show the other day, and you think if they were reinventing themselves with this exciting new panelist, they could spruce the subject up a bit. Like, oh, tonight we're gonna say fuck everything, and we're not gonna talk boringly for 2 hours about an album and how everybody fucking loves it. What we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna do something else, something exciting. And remember that, because refer to this chapter later on in the book, because I'm going to be talking about other people who've got to fucking expand their mind a little bit. And I don't mean with drugs, because it's not good for blokes of our age. You know who I'm talking to out there. You know, I'm too polite to say. I'm too knackered as well. I don't really want to make this, especially now I've got no fucking videos. I mean, what's the world coming to? What is the world coming to? They're taking everything away from me. They're trying to destroy me. But don't worry, I'm still here, just about. Well, how come I'm not getting any comments coming through? Or is this all evil people watching me? Well, you know, I don't know. Show comments on stage. What's this? Let's have a look. Oh, God. I've got to pay for that as well. Fuck that. Every time, press this button, press that button, and I'm pressing this and I'm pressing that, and every time it comes up with a payment plan. Fuck you, StreamYard. I'll find another fucking video outlet for my babblings. Oh, hello there. Guest number one. Or viewer number one, or official viewer number one. Anyway, back to the story. So anyway, what subject did Talk More Talk pick under the circumstances when they should have picked a really good subject, a fun subject, something that people could just say, yeah, I want to veg out today. I don't want to hear the same bullshit all the time. And I don't want to hear Kenny Michael's Book of the Dead or Paul McCartney signing fucking Granddude books in Weatherspoons, in Waterstones next week. No, I'm not interested at all in that sort of stuff. And he is also sponsored Deep Pan Pizza. And I like a deep pan pizza. And, you know, I'm not at all interested in that. Kenny Michaels, please. And listen, yeah, so you've got Kenny Michaels, you've got fucking, I don't know, that bloody honey monster, and Kit O'Toole. They're all that was left of Talk More Talk. And I predicted this a long time ago. And do you think I'd get any satisfaction? Satisfaction. Do you think I'd get any satisfaction from sitting here and seeing my prophecy coming true, come to pass? I don't want to see that. I didn't want to see their final destruction, but I see it. I see decay and ruin all around me. I mean, the once mighty Thomas Cook closed down years ago. Woolworths. Where was your high street without Wolves? Debenhams. BHS. Littlewoods. Is Burton still open? But Pretty Polly. I mean, it's all gone. Sussex Stationers. Where's it all gone? These things. And W.H. Smith. Oh, I miss W.H. Smith. Yeah, oh, I miss the W.H. Smith. But anyway, back to the subject. Talk More Talk. So they pick in as a subject to save their arse. When this was the Live and Let Die, Roger Moore's taken over from Sean Connery. He's passing the baton over to you. You've got a fucking big job to. You've got big shoes to fill, mate. And he did it. Now, this is what... but don't think it was without fucking throwing every trick in the box. Do you know what I mean? Or pulling every trick out of the box, in fact. And a rabbit. They did it by a bit of hard work. You know, it wasn't easy. And Talk More Talk didn't give it a second thought. They thought, oh, let's carry on as normal. Last week we was talking about Ringo Starr's wonderful Christmas album. Yes, I Want to Be Santa Claus. I don't think anybody else in the world's interested in it. And when I'd see their latest one and I'm watching it and I'm thinking to myself, why am I watching this? And why are they praising every single shitty member of Ringo's all-star band? So, of course, they're on a loser with me because I've got absolutely no interest in this subject or topic at all. So, you know, it's a disgrace, and it was boring as fuck, really boring. And talking of, is that the real one or is this the imposter? And anyway, listen, I saw Rachel the other day. And of course, I can't comment because I'm totally blocked. But I thought, well, this is when she's submerged from the Rachel submarine, you can deal with her because it's not a congregation spot for all the ne'er-do-wells in town. I mean, it's broken it up. Waxed is well, he's doing his own thing, but at least he behaves a lot better on his own show. You see, he was back there the other day and I thought, well, at least, you know, he can't plot and plan other people's downfall. Who knows what they're doing on their private thing. But if they're sad enough to be on a private thing when you could be out there in public in front of millions, maybe billions, or in this case, 8 people, then, you know, you've got to spread the word. You can't just, do you know what I've heard? And I've heard this and I've heard that. Bollocks. I don't care. So complaining about Richie, but also I've got to complain. This is terrible, and I want to do a disclaimer straight away, Lord Heaton, because it's going to be about you. And I'm sorry, but you know, I feel like I'm fucking a nursemaid to you. I'm Mary Poppins to you and Richie Dolin now. Has it come to that? And Mr. Mayo. I've got to talk to him as well. I've got to tell him the danger he's in. He's in danger. Remind me after this break. Remind me that I've got to talk about Lord Heaton, and not in the same breath, of course. 2 legs. More to the point, Andy 1 leg. Yeah, because is he a danger or isn't he a danger? This is one of those gambles, you know. It could go either way, couldn't it? It would be a fool in his money, would be. Right, I've got to put this on because I can't play video clips anymore, just to let everybody know. It's very sad, but there you go. Until I find a way around it, that is.
John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
Yeah, just altogether pointless. Yeah, just altogether pointless.
I don't know why I love you, but I do. I don't know why I cry so, but I do. I only know I'm lonely and that I want you only. I don't know why I love you, but I do. I can't sleep night because I feel so restless. I don't know what to do, I feel so helpless. And since you've been away, I cry both night and day. I don't know why I love you, but I do. My days have been so lonely, my nights have been so blue. I don't know how I stand it, but I do. Each night I sit alone and tell myself that I will fall in love with someone else. I guess I'm wasting time, but I've got to clear my mind. I don't know why I love you, but I
Yeah,
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm.
well, talking about people picking bad subjects. Now, I've just done trial by fire for the Talk More Talk, and they're on their knees. They're on their knees. There's a lesson to be learnt for you people out there. Do you know what? The last time I looked, they only had something like 498 views for their Ringo's All Star Band special, and it wasn't very special. Now, listen, Pop Goes to 60s, well respected person out there. He got Lord Heaton up there the other day. Now, listen, talking about bad subjects to choose. Now, this isn't like Pop Goes to 60s to be this late, but living in the material world had been talked to death. Now, I hate this album. I really do. I dismiss it. I haven't listened to it since 1981, stroke two, but once. And I can't even really think of the songs on there now, but they're awful. Except for give me love, give me love, give me peace on earth. And here's John Heaton doing it. Give me love, give me love, give me peace on earth, give me life. Anyway, enough of that. So anyway, they've picked a really bad album to talk about. Second of all, now John Heaton, Lord John Heaton, Esquire, Right Honourable Lord of Wigston Manor, right? He's got 16th Duke of Sligo. He's been repeating himself recently, and he hasn't updated his graphics at all. Now, the scruffy piece of paper, that's good. I like that. That's typically John Heaton. You can't even zoom into this piece of paper because I tried to copy it one day and I couldn't. So you're going to have to try computer graphics. I know it's too much like hard work. But you've got Jeeves, haven't you? Jeeves, do your bits and pieces for you, or sexy secretary. If I had your kind of money, you know what I mean, I'd get myself temporary secretary. But anyway, listen, the album, it was dull, and I don't think it excited you either, Lord Heaton. Why you keep repeating yourself? Why is this happening? Where is the enthusiasm for the subject gone? And if you've got no new stuff to say, go away and think about it. Because you was like a tomato. He was bright red. I don't know if he was hungover, if he's depressed. Something's not right with the bloke. I mean, he was sitting there, nods, grunts. This is not the tribe. We expect Lord Heaton to provide the goods. How can you be our leader in this condition, doubting yourself? You're supposed to be leading the hunt with, and really, that's all I've got to say to you. Because, like I said, I don't want to have to wet nurse you. I mean, I've got to do this fucking Richie Dolin, and what thanks do I get? Eh? Pave your roads with bones. That's what you do. Honestly, it's altogether pointless, Lord Heaton. Now, if you want some good subjects, I'll give you one for starters. I want you to do in your posh voice, because while you're here, we might as well, we've got trading goods. Let's utilize these. You're posh. So therefore, you've got the edge on a lot of other people out there who are common as muck, or just horribly middle class, or just horrible, posh and smug. Like, that like classic album review. Oh, he's doing one of these moany videos again. I couldn't get in an argument with him. I couldn't. Nobody would want to get in an argument with him. Oh, he's such a smart ass, isn't he? It's difficult to know if he's gay or straight. Difficult with these sort of people because they speak like that. Yes. So really, Lord Heaton, that's all I've got to say to you. Well, actually, I was going to give you an idea of what video to do. It should really cheer me up anyway. If you could do in your posh voice 10 Beatle tracks, like, for example, I would like to hear you singing or talkie singing, like Rex Harrison, like what you do. I used to be cruel to my woman. I beat her and kept her apart from the things that she loved. Man, I was mean, but I'm changing my scene. Yeah, now I'd like that if you did this for 10 Beatles songs. Now that'd get my interest. Mind you, remember last time you were fucking around and you made out you was me and you said it's altogether pointless and everyone thought you were suicidal. That was brilliant. Now, who else? Oh, yeah, we've just got to quickly warn Mayo about this because he doesn't realise he's turned his back on the Beatle Fest. And listen, he's getting enough money out of this YouTube thing to pay for to go over there. And you should really, Mr. Mo, because I tell you, if you don't go over there, you know what's going to happen? Andy One Leg is going to take your place. And he's going with backup. I'll bet you his women is going to be there. And Tom's going to turn up whether he wants to or not. Beatley Tone's going to be there, so everyone's going to be cheering to the rafters. I hope everyone ignores him when he gets there because he thinks he's in for special treatment because he's from England. Oh, you're a special guest because you're from Liverpool. No, I'm not actually. I'm from Reading. Funny old world, isn't it? No, you're going to have as much fun as having your arsehole nibbled inside out by an adder. And an adder's like a poisonous snake you get in England. But we don't really get, we don't get your range of speaking to Americans here and Australians and whatnot, or South Africans. We don't get your poisonous level of snakes here. So, just imagine your most poisonous snake you got. Oh, God, that would hurt, wouldn't it? I'm turning green. Now, was there anybody? Who else was it? Oh, yeah, I've just, as much as I can, discussed Andy One Leg and his team I'll say his team, because you can't even count Tom. I mean, they weren't even speaking last time. But you know, I think the real star of the show, I think it's not going to be Kit O'Toole. She's going to be ignored. Womack's going to be ignored. Lawrence Joubert, he's not even going to be there. I don't think he can afford to get the flight over. And, well, of course, now Billy J. Kramer's living in Chicago. He's got to be there. He's got to be there, hasn't he? He wants to pick up a few quid, and he can probably get a taxi in from home or something, you know, or walk in. Yeah. More profit, more beers. Hey, Billy J. And also, this is another thing to bear in mind, Mayo and everybody else who's not going. If Billy J turns up and it's a surprise, or everyone thinks it's a surprise, and he starts singing on stage and he dies, and you'll say, this was it. I was there when the British invasion died in front of me. That was it. That's it. That, him and Peter Noon, it's all that's left. All that's left. Well, you can't really count Paul and Ringo, because they're, as far as I'm concerned, they are dead. Yes, indeed, they are. Anyway, we're going to have a little break for a minute, and then I'll be back and I shall finalise the show, and that's about all I have to say to you lot.
I know it's true. I know it's true.
I'm sorry about my mother talking. I'm sorry about my mother talking in the background. You know, I'm trying to make this video. I'm sorry about my mother talking.
When the mists are rising and the rain is falling and the wind is blowing cold across the moor, I hear the voice of my darling, the girl I loved and lost a year ago. Well, it's hard to believe, I know, but I hear her singing in the sign of the wind, blowing in the treetops, way above me. Yes, I'll always remember till the day I die. I'll hear her cry, Johnny, remember me. Well, someday I guess I'll find myself another little girl to take the place of my true love. But as long as I live, I know I'll hear her singing in the sign of the wind, blowing in the treetops, way above me. Yes, I'll always remember till the day I die. I'll hear her cry, oh, Johnny, remember me.
Fabulous, fabulous. That brings me on to a subject I've forgotten about, or I couldn't because I haven't been here, have I? I was I noticed, and it barely got mentioned. I just happened to see it as a something that was on YouTube, which wasn't even important, and it horrified me. Yes, the children's dad on Wurzel Gummidge, Mike Berry, not Dave Berry, Mike Berry. Now, he was also a pop singer, and he was also the assistant on the menswear with not the original assistant of Mr. Humphreys on Are You Being Served, but the last one, because he sings chanson d'amour, rat-ta-ta-ta-ta. Mrs. Slocum, ooh, my pussy. I love it. Me and my wife, we love Ibn so, and we love the follow-up as well, Grace and Favour. I know nobody even talks about it these days, but we sit there and we watch old comedies because you laugh at them. You know what I mean? The shit you get on these days, it's not worth watching, is it? All this PC, but anyway, mustn't get me started. Anyway, I meant to mention about the Beatle Fest. Skylar Moody, I think she's gonna, you know, I mean, she's been rubbing shoulders with Ringo a lot, hasn't she, recently? She's yeah, she might take over all the boys altogether. You know what I mean? I mean, she's doing a lot of build up to this. They're all crap videos. They're like, It's a Beautiful Life. Her cat's just died as well. Do you know, in a way, I'm happy for that cat because I saw it, how angry he was when she kept putting fucking Beatle clothes on it and he's wagging his tail like this. I thought, you've had the fucking cat for 17 years and still you can't work out when it's fucked off. And it's one of those posh cats that never gets grumpy with you, you know, never bites you. Oh, she should be round here, I tell you. She'd be torn to pieces in seconds. It would be, It's a Beautiful chump steak. But no, I was very concerned because she was playing this how I got into the Beatles shit, and I showed some early footage of her and her dad, who sounds like he's about 1,000,000 years old. I sort of had visions of a George Soros sitting there, you know, on some sort of life support. Anyway, he's forcing her to sing Beatles songs, and I thought, this is child abuse. Surely it's child abuse. And I actually said, I mentioned it underneath the video. I says that I find this very uncomfortable viewing. You see, some people, they've got Stockholm syndrome so bad that they don't understand what they're up to. They don't understand. I'm not even going to begin on Richie Dolin. I'm not even going to begin on you, Richie. But I think you should turn up to the Beatle Fest. You know, I mean, it's an important one. I'm afraid to say Matthew Street ain't going to be there. I know he's not. And also, I'm guessing he's not, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to. You don't want to put if you're a sensible person, you don't want to put your hand in your pocket and pay for that blooming graveyard gig. Honestly, it's awful. Oh, the Beatle lesbians are going to be here this year. Oh, where's that wall with all the photocopies of the album covers? No. Beatle fans should get better than that. In fact, it's too late for Beatle fans because all the main players are dead, aren't they? Who are you going to get this year? Steve Holly, Lawrence Juba. I mean, if you're really lucky, you're going to get Billy J. But I don't think you will be. Or somebody who's actually nothing to do with Wings or Paul McCartney or any of the Beatles. Oh, yeah, we got Junior Gascoigne coming in. Yeah, you remember me? I used to sing. Mama used to say, "Take your time, young man." You remember that? You remember that? Nah. I remember when Junior, well, he was called Junior. That was his pop star name, right? But Junior was on Swap Shop, and he had to read out who won the prize from the week before, and he couldn't read. He was Sarah Green had to take over. Anyway. Hello, Sting. As I was saying, this is a Book of the Dead, and just to let anybody who's just turned up know, be aware that they've taken away my video rights, or anything. You know, all I can do is play music, which is all right, but you know, I'm like a three-legged horse at the moment. Anyway, so this is a tribute to Buddy Holly, but it's also a tribute to Mike Berry. Rest in peace, Mike Berry, the pop singer who worked for Joe Meek and Joe Meek's songwriting buddy. Jeff Goddard wrote this one, and there's a funny story. Oh no, he didn't. The last one you heard, Jeff Goddard also wrote that. Johnny, Remember Me, because Joe Meek was involved with these songs. You know, you want to see the story about Joe Meek. If you don't know him, check it out. Check it out. It ends in tragedy. There's enough tragedy there to fill 10 chapters and some. Anyway, I'll carry on and rest in peace, Mike Berry. Yes, rest in peace, Mike Berry. Here's to Mike Berry. Mike, can we be
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
John.
Say something? Oh, hang on, they haven't stopped my
John
music
Lennon.
rights as well, have they?
John
Oh,
Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
Lennon.
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
Yeah, just altogether pointless.
Buddy Holly. Snow was falling, wind was blowing, when the world said goodbye, buddy. But still I know he'll live on through the music of his song. Buddy Holly was killed in a plane crash in 1959. But his songs will always be remembered. Always. Snow was falling, wind was blowing, when the world said goodbye, buddy. Buddy Holly.
That was a good song. I like that. What a sad loss. What a sad loss. Mr. Peters he was in Wurzel Gummidge, wasn't he? Mr. Peters. Yeah. Great. Brilliant. Who was he in who was he in IBS? Oh, I can't remember. But anyway, I think because I'm sick to death of talking about Beatles Fest. Now we know it's going to be a fiasco. But, you know, you idiots, you want to pay money to go and see it. So who am I to stop you? That's right, Mr. Mayo. Spend your money on what you want to spend your money on. As long as it's not food. Not even going to begin talking about his fucking diet. Anyway, I've got bigger fish to fry at the moment. Like I said, there's other things to be concerned about right now. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
was feeling kind of seasick. The crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we call out for another drink, the waiter brought a tray, and so it was later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turn the wider shade of pale.
What a brilliant song, eh? Sometimes you've got to play the classics, haven't you? I was sort of in the mood for early 60s, you know, with Mike Berry and all that, and Johnny Layton and this Joe Meek talk. But, you know, I was zipping through the list of the 60s, and I thought, you know what, there's so many great songs. I've got to go a bit psychedelic here with this brilliant song, A Whiter Shade of Pale, eh? Oh, could have only have come out of England, this song. Brilliant. Total mad. Totally mad. 1 of 16. Oh,
1 of 16 Vestal virgins
like that bit.
were leaving for the coast. And although my eyes were open, they might just as well be closed. And so as the mirror told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned the wider shade of pale. You to me are sweet as roses in the morning. You to me are soft as summer rain at dawn in love we share. That's something rare. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble. But love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble before we say goodbye. My love and I will be in love eternally. That's the way it's meant to be. All around I see the purple shades of evening, and on the ground shadows fall, and once again you're in my arms so tenderly. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begins to crumble. But love will never die, because we'll see the mountains tumble.
Yeah, good song, that one. Units 4+2. Brilliant. The concrete... No. The sidewalks in the street, the concrete and the clay beneath my feet begin to crumble. No, Lord Heaton does it But he get paid for that. You could do audio books, Lord Heaton. Do you know what? I could fall asleep listening to you reading one of the Flashman books. But you'd have to put a bit more, a few hills and valleys in. Not like the other day. God, that was awful. What were you playing? It was sitting there like an Aunt Sally. I should have thrown a ball at your head. Win a coconut. Honestly, there's Wurzel Gummidge thing going on tonight in my head. Oh, yeah, what I was going to tell you about. Now, some of you might have noticed there's no more parlogram prick on my avatars. I used to advertise my videos, parlogram prickies pointing at whatever it was saying. Now, this was the danger when he finally found out about this. I had to take the stuff down because, like I said, there were about 52, maybe 59 videos with him pointing at some subject or other. But, would he be happy about endorsing Richie Dolin's terrible Imagine or stuff like that? Because it's essentially what his photograph's saying is I'm a racist bastard and all this sort of thing. So I had to get the stuff down. I did try and replace him with the cartoon Parlophone prick. But of course, YouTube aren't that stupid and they wanted to see my real photograph because they thought, hang on, this bloke who's just been taken down for whatever reason, he's now being put up as a cartoon. So, it's like songwriting royalties and copyright or blah, 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 blah. Anyway, yeah.
Ichiban, it's just great fun.
I know it's true.
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
Yeah, just altogether pointless. Yeah, just altogether.
What's this doing on here? We can't have that. We've got to take unit 4+2 off as well. Hang on. Give me a minute, kids. Give me a minute to sort my shit out and I'll be off. I'll be off to get an espresso because I've got this lovely little glass cup and it's so sweet. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure drinking out of it, I'll tell you. Now let's find something to please the kids. Got to be a classic, but can't be too much of a classic or I get taken down. I think Johnny Remember Me is going to get me taken down. You'll say, ooh, that's a bit strange. Why not White Shade of Pale? Them's the rules, baby. Right, what we got here? That sounds racist. Calcutta. It's a bit like a spinning wheel at the moment. Where it stops, I don't know. What song will be chosen? Which song will we want to keep away from anything Beatle related, apart from Billy J. Kramer? Maybe not even him. And I'm not going to do a tribute to Brian Wilson. Good riddance to him. That's what I say. Do you know what? If somebody can't do the song, like, Johnny Kidd and the Pirates, if I saw a compilation album, there used to be, you have to be careful about compilation albums in the past. Could have been the false singers, could have been the singers doing it 30 years later, which sounded shit. And, or it could be a live version. You've got to be right careful about these things when you just want to hear the hit, don't you? You don't want to hear the fucking slow, shitty version of Layla. You want to hear the version. So at least he can't be wheeled out there just to sit on his arse for 2 hours and get loads and loads of money off gullible, stupid idiots. See, I care about you because I want to save you money. Not you, John Heaton, Lord Heaton, because you know how to save money. He just ties a shilling onto a piece of, like Top Cat, beginning of Top Cat, or Boss Cat, or whatever you call him in America. Top Cat. Oh, I wonder if I've got the Top Cat theme. I wonder. Something says music here. What's it say? Just want to have a look. Just want to have a look. Now that's what I call reggae. That looks fun. I bet it's shit. It's a massive 80s party. That could be good. Let's check it out. All the best songs are on CD1. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll like this. You'll like this one because I heard it on the radio the other day and I thought, this is brilliant. Love it. You know, some songs you just don't revisit because you just think, yeah, I remember that was a hit. But you don't listen to it. And then when you hear it again, you think, yes, brilliant song. I think I'll listen to that again. So here we go. Sing it, Elton.
Freezes just like ice, and there's a cold and lonely light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way. And if you need to know while I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Once I never could have hoped to win. You're starting down the road and leaving me again. The threats you made were meant to cut me down. And if my love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. No, I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you.
Classic, classic, classic.
Ichiban, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's just
John Lennon.
Mm-hmm. John Lennon.
I sing the national anthem at cockfights. I sing the national anthem at cockfights. I sing the national anthem at cockfights.
I'm sorry about my mother talking. I'm sorry about my mother talking in the background. No, I'm trying to make, I'm sorry about my mother talking.